about safety issues. So is there anything you could share with them? Even one thing, if you travel alone, what should you keep in mind, or how to sort of make the most of it?
I guess you have to be really aware and very alert if you're traveling alone, and usually I do research on the place that I'm going to in terms of safety, and there's a lot of blogs where people share their travel experiences, and women traveling alone have also shared their experiences on blogs. So you know what to expect. You know whether it's safe to go out post a certain hour in the evening or not. You know the safe places to go to. And you know whether it's okay to take public transport, or is it better to hire private transport. So you have to keep these things in mind, and it's very important. And only then is it can you really have a relaxed, stress-free travel experience.
And is it now increasingly nice to make friends as you go along? Do you find people friendly and safe and helpful while you're traveling on your own?
Most often, yes. I feel like if you go to very touristy places, you do come across people that are very friendly and helpful because, they're used to it and they're used to coming across a lot of tourists. If you go a little off the beaten path, maybe not so much. But it doesn't bother me really because I like doing my own thing anyway. Make a little conversation along the way, but you don't really want to be stuck with somebody you don't know and don't like. So, it depends. It works sometimes.
Being so pretty, does it help you, or do you have to be more careful?
I don't think you have to be more careful, really. It's just sometimes maybe if you're lucky, you get a little more help than you would need. But I mean, it's helpful. I mean, people go out of their way to make sure you're okay and make sure you find your way if you're lost, and so it's yeah. I've never had a bad experience.
Nice.
Well, this time we didn't do anything crazy, but like I said, I completely forgot to mention the night out that we had, which I actually said in the video. So we did one night, when we were at the game reserve, we did one night out under the stars where we spent the whole night pretty much in the open, in the middle of the forest with, we only had one security guard, but other than that, it was just mosquito nets and beds in the middle of the forest. 5 of us girls decided to do a night out. It was the most unbelievable thing because we could hear animals in the distance, not very far away. They sounded pretty close. We heard hyena and we could hear hippo and through the night. And we were hoping we'd maybe hear a lion or something, but we didn't. But I had to be like one of the most insane things I've done, to sleep in the forest like that overnight with a campfire. And we had our dinner around the campfire. We had one guard, a security guard, who was armed. But of course, they said they've never had to ever use, take that route ever. They've never had to use their weapons on an animal before, which is great. So yeah, I think that would have to be the craziest thing we did this time.
Hi, you have traveled a lot. So what is your one favorite souvenir you have picked up from a city or a country?
Somehow I'm not into souvenirs. So my way to remember a place is through the food, since I love food so much. If I'm traveling, I definitely like to try different, cuisines and eat out at different places. And that's more my memory than souvenirs, if you know what I mean.
Okay, Diana, I would like to know, after the success of Cocktail, have you signed anything right now?
I've not signed anything yet, but I know I've taken longer than usual. I'm very well aware of that, but I feel like it'll be worth it because I feel positive about it, and hopefully something will come up soon.
Well, what is your take on that? I mean, this should be stopped in any way. Now, you should give a message. What message would you want to give readers?
I mean, even when we were there this time, they were talking to us, the rangers were talking to us about how sometimes they have a big problem with rhino poachers for the horn. And it's very sad because, I mean, you're killing the animal for one piece of a, yeah, exactly. And it's just so not worth it because what is that being used for? It's probably either some accessory or like a fashion something or, and it really bothers me as well. And it's like, what do you do though? You try creating awareness and spreading the word, but there's always going to be, that little lot of people that just don't get it. So it's very sad. Yeah, I'm completely against it, and I would do whatever it takes to, help in any way I can. Even in India with the tigers, for example, You know, I've always been very anti animal poaching.
Okay, I think we are ready for the launch, the cover unveiling.
My favorite place? I like going to new places actually. I mean, I would go back to the same place, but I also like exploring new places, new cultures, new food. But I've had really, really good times in South Africa. I've had really good times in Europe, like in Italy when I went there last. And of course, New York has always been my most favorite city in the world. In India, I mean, I really love Goa, but I love the mountains, like I said, in Himachal. And I'd love to go back.
When you travel, what's the 5 things you keep your money?
5 things I take with me?
Good one, yeah? Very good.
Okay. So the 5 things I would take with me on a travel trip is my camera for sure. Can't leave that alone anywhere. My cell phone, of course, money and cash and cards and all of that. And what else? I can't think of anything else.
Your most memorable journey.
Sorry?
Your most memorable journey, one time.
My most memorable journey, on this trip, the last trip that I went to, which was South Africa, I think the Pinda Private Game Reserve, which we went to, spent 3 nights, watching animals and spent the night out in the open, campfires. I think that was definitely one of the most memorable trips I've been on.
Can I talk to your professional friend?
Sorry?
What there the pipeline,
Yes. Okay, so right now, I mean, nothing. I mean, I don't have anything to talk about right now, but in terms of, I've definitely been reading scripts and I've been meeting people. I'm taking my time about it because, I really want it to be the right project that I do next. And I feel positive about it, and I feel that something will come up really soon that I'll be able to share with you.
There are also rumors that you're settling down.
Settling down? I'm very settled in my life, thank you.
You're getting married.
Well, those rumors happened long ago. I'm still not married, so that's as true as they could be.
Good, and the Children's Day is around the corner. Any specific plans do you have on this?
Remember those in school? But no, I don't have any specific plans for tomorrow.
Children days around the corner. Any memories?
School memories of all the school plays that we used to do.
Diana, in your conversation, you said you'd like to travel by train in Europe.
Yeah.
What about in India, especially Mumbai?
That's a good question because I guess it would unfortunately not be as safe as we know because there's always some instances or the other. I used to travel by train a lot to college when I was in Xavier's, and unfortunately it's not the best place in the world to travel by train if you're alone, single girl, especially at night. But yeah, it depends. Like I know that they have a lot of women constables on board now, so that's